It's a late studying night, and I need something to wake me up.
But what exactly is in this coffee that I'm drinking? Hi, my name is Gillian Riley. I'm a high school senior, and this is my video for the Science Ambassador Scholarship. Now, if you haven't already noticed, I love the brain. I love neuroscience. It's my biggest passion. However, I used to have a passion for something else. Starbucks. Now, this isn't just something personal to Starbucks, it's a caffeine thing. Let me just put that out there. But when I was younger, I used to do competitive dance, and the younger kids had to go at like 5 in the morning. So Starbucks was really the way you could wake a little kid up. But as the years have went on and I've studied neuroscience, I actually realized caffeine isn't quite what we think it is. And on a cold, Christmassy winter night like this, it's not uncommon for people to reach for a nice coffee or a nice tea or something with caffeine to keep them awake if they have any studying to do or even if they just like the taste of it. But what does that little coffee cost you? Well, I'm going to show you today.
Did you know that caffeine's actually a psychoactive drug? Another example of a psychoactive drug is cocaine.
Now, I'm not saying that caffeine is anything like cocaine, but what I am saying is that caffeine is more dangerous than we think it is.
But me simply just explaining this will not do justice, so let's go to the whiteboard.
I'm now going to explain to you the neuroscience behind how caffeine works. So right here we have an adenosine receptor, and it has this very specific shape to it, right? And just a little fun fact, adenosine receptors are actually G protein coupled receptors. And these happen to be the largest family of membrane proteins that there are in the human body. Now normally adenosine would just be able to fit right into this receptor with no problem, right? But a caffeine molecule happens to be able to fit into this exact same receptor. What this means is that the caffeine is blocking the adenosine from getting to its receptor. And since adenosine makes us feel tired and sleepy and caffeine makes us feel the opposite, we're going to experience the effects of caffeine rather than the adenosine. So rather than being calmed by the adenosine binding to the receptor, we're going to have that caffeine binding there and we're going to be awakened and we're going to be much more lively, which may be good in some cases when you need to stay up all night to study, but when you think about this, this is actually a really unnatural phenomenon. And when you look at long-term effects, it proves to not be very great for your health. Some side effects of caffeine can be insomnia, fatigue, irritability, or just an overall negative mood, elevated heart rate, or even difficulty with sleeping, which is similar to that insomnia. And there's many more than this. It really is dependent on the person and their individual lifestyle. So in the end, from a neuroscience perspective, I really don't think drinking caffeine is worth it. I don't know about you, but that saves me from spending $10 on a singular Starbucks coffee. Once again, I'm Gillian Riley, and thank you so much for watching and your consideration.